Get up of those. Meeting of the minds. You guys, I just saw the biggest spider in my life. Oh, is that dead? Oh no, it ran away. Run. That spider will continue to haunt me for probably the rest of my life. Oh my gosh, you see the size of its legs? I got it on video too, it's even worse.
Welcome to South Carolina's only national park, Congaree National Park, now known in my head as the Creepy-Crawly capital of the world.
Speed limit 27, that's oddly specific. I'm actually going 27 too, would you look at that? It's a natural speed. Speed limit 27. Who's enforcing that? Or like, ma'am, you're going 28 in a 27 mile per hour zone. I'm gonna need to see your license. Sorry, it's not that funny. I don't know why I'm so easily amused by the silliest things. I don't know.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
It has to be a joke, right? Speed limit 13? But why? It's kind of funny. Somebody was definitely just goofing around with that one. That's funny. It's overcast today and 77 degrees. This is so nice. No bugs yet. Very pleasant experience so far.
Congaree National Park covers 26,000 acres of bottomland and upland, an ecosystem survived by both fire and water. This unique environment contains plants and animals that are able to survive in these distinctive conditions, as there is long seasons of flooding in the bottomlands and frequent fires that ensures the health and growth of the uplands. Sounds like a contradiction, I know, but the adaptability of plants and animals can allow life in just about any climate, no matter how rough the conditions may be.
This might be the most relaxing national park experience I have ever had. You hear that? Nothing. Beautiful.
The portion of the park located in the floodplain was, surprise, surprise, flooded. So much so that the trail was underwater and I was unable to pass. The flooding is necessary for the survival of the bald cypress and the tupelo trees to grow as big as they have. The floodwaters bring in nutrient-rich sediment that gets deposited and left behind when the flooding recedes. This cyclical flooding sustains the ever-growth of this old forest. And you have to admit, the reflection of these massive trees in the water makes you feel like you entered into a different country.
I feel like I'm in the rainforest or something. This is officially the coolest boardwalk of all time. You're literally walking on water. So cool. These trees are big. I mean, look at the... Can you tell? No? Not like Northwest big, but, you know, pretty big for these guys. Yeah, I'm all set on the snakes.
Congaree Forest is one of the most biodiverse forests in the nation. The amount and variety of plants I saw, and wildlife, specifically small, creepy-crawly creatures, was astonishing. On average, the Congaree Forest floods 10 times a year, seeing the highest flooding during winter to early spring. So if you are ever visiting, make sure to check the National Park website to view the trail closures due to flooding. You can, however, kayak river trails in Congaree when it floods, so either way, it is cool to visit.
I'm so grateful that these snakes are small. Like, super small. Otherwise, I would be freaking out right now.
The upland portion of the park is made up of long-leaf pines, and as you can see, many of the trunks of these trees have burn marks on them. Fire is essential for the long-leaf tree's survival. Fire burns the pine, tree branches, and other natural materials at the base of the trees. The burned organic material replenishes the soil with nutrients, allowing the longleaf trees to survive. Due to the suppression of fires and logging that has taken place in our recent history, the longleaf pine trees are now a globally threatened plant type, along with some of the animals that depend on the tree for survival. A majority of the trails in the park were closed due to flooding and muddy conditions when I visited the park. But the 2.6-mile boardwalk loop was entertaining enough, as you get a chance to walk through the bottomland and the uplands, and to look out for wildlife.
That's the nice thing about flat trails, more room to goof off. Or you're at least not dying of sweat, so you don't have the energy to goof off. This, you have all the energy because you're just walking flat around a little marsh thingy. Fun fact, I was the regional dancing champion of my living room for 3 years in a row, so.
For me, my walk was dominated by looking out for dangling caterpillars dotting the trail, and chasing butterfly footage, which I had little success at.
I accidentally just found a caterpillar on my arm. I'm gonna bring some into the car and have butterflies hatching. This guy looks weird though. This guy's just fighting everyone. He's like, I got a red head, and I'm gonna fight everyone. Another caterpillar. You see it? Right there. It's like a dodgeball obstacle course thingy. Don't hit the caterpillars. Okay, sorry, I have way too much energy. I've been driving all day. Ooh, is he landing? Is he gonna stick the landing? Nope. You missed it. Gotta turn back. Don't do it. Don't jump. I feel like I'm covered in caterpillars. I had a few that I brushed off, but I just feel like I'm crawling on me. They're cute, but they're freaky when they're crawling. It's all the little legs. I don't like all the little legs. There should be 2 to 4 legs. Not a bajillion. Got a whole congregation here. This is officially the slowest I've ever gone in a hike. I must be going like 0.3 miles per hour. Looking for turtles. There's this huge turtle. I don't think you guys could see him though. As he comes up. Oh. See him? There's a lot of pretty butterflies too. I can't catch them on video though. They're so elusive. But I'll try to get one. What a beautifully creepy trip that was. Every time I think about the spider, I literally get full body chills.
Congaree National Park was a great place to look out for different animals and to enjoy a leisure stroll through the forest. While this national park might not make the top of anybody's bucket list, it was the perfect stop on my road trip back north to get out and stretch my legs, and to marvel at the beauty of this gorgeous forest.
I'm doing like a final caterpillar wipe down. Make sure I'm good. People want to say tarantula. It wasn't as big as a tarantula, but it was a little bit. It was about half the size of a tarantula, which is still too big. All right, we're up to the end of the trail, and I'm running back.
So I did a thing.